What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number, what are we on? 98?
98
of the Tuesday night indie spotlight, but we got a Monday night special here. I probably should have changed that in the title. I still titled this the Tuesday night indie spotlight, but we're here on Monday tonight because we have a special game to show you guys tonight. So I'm Ben. You might know me better as Piccolo930 on PSN or on Twitter. I'm here on behalf of Short Pause. It's a totally rad website that we run, www.shortpause.com. And once again tonight, joined by my partner in crime, PIC himself, Mr. Brent Felsing. How you doing, man?
Mr. Boyce, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing about as good as you can, man.
Good. I know you're a little under the weather, but being the trooper that you are, we're going to soldier on in the name of good gaming. We're going to play some Iconoclasts tonight, as you can see from the title screen here. So, Iconoclasts, developed by, is it Joachim Sandberg? Is that how you say that?
Yeah. Well, I'd go either that or Joachim Sandberg.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was Joachim or Joachim. So, I apologize. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name, but follow him on Twitter at, is it Konjak? Konjak? Konjak?
Yeah, that's like his nickname. So I like Konjak better than Joachim or Joachim or whatever we butchered it. Yeah. I like Konjak better.
All right, so we'll go with Konjak. This game is published by Bifrost Entertainment. You can find a Twitter handle for them, but you can get some more information from them. Just bifrostentertainment.com, I believe, is the website for them. So you can check those guys out there. And then we've got some porting assistance from MP2, a company that specializes in that. So you can follow those guys on Twitter at MATPOW and the number 2. So Brent, we have an exciting game tonight, and it's Iconoclasts. And if you've been keeping your ear to the internet recently, you may have heard some people talking about this game. There's a lot of really good buzz about Iconoclasts. So I'm really excited to play this game tonight because it seems like something right up my alley. So it's a 2D, colorful pixel art Metroidvania action platformer. If that doesn't scream Piccolo930, I don't know what does. So I love this genre of game, love the Metroidvania genre. So really can't wait to get in here and play this for you guys tonight. I've played through the beginning of the game a little bit, just to get a feel for it, and it's a lot of fun so far. So really looking forward to playing through some more of it tonight. What do you think, Brent? You ready to get into this?
Yeah, man, let's get into it. I'm ready to check this game out.
Let's do it. JD's in the chat. The number one Indie Spotlight fan is making an appearance here. What's up, sir? All right,
JD, how's it going tonight, buddy?
So we're going to do standard mode because I'm not quite ready for hard mode yet.
What is hard mode? Isn't it one hit? Well, I think it's like a one-hit kill.
Is it? Man, I'm definitely ain't ready for that.
Yeah, so this game will be out on PC, on Steam, Mac, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation Vita tomorrow. Cross-buy enabled for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita, $19.99. So a good price to get some cross-play, or cross-buy, I apologize, cross-buy. And, so $19.99.
Yeah, game it looks to be an excellent fit for the Vita as well. So I'm excited about the prospects of playing it on there as well.
Yeah, that's where I'm going to be primarily playing it because this screams Vita all over it, and I need to dust off my Vita and get back into something. Man, this music.
Yeah, it's really cool. Sorry, hang on one second. All right, so right off the bat, we're in our home here. We wake up, we're kind of startled by this noise, and we're gonna go investigate what it is. So simple controls here: jump and shoot, typical action platformer stuff. We have our icon of prayer here, which will allow us to save our progress. So we'll create a save file there, and then we'll be on our way. We've got this clamber mechanic.
I love when they add that to platformers. Mechanics rock.
There's also sort of this slight auto aim when you get close enough to enemies, which is cool. It allows you to not get frustrated with the aiming, because it is a 2D game. There's only 4-way aiming up. Doesn't aim diagonally. So the
See, I was wondering when I was watching the video we put up this morning. I was wondering if you were using if there was a build. You know how you can stop moving in some platformers and kind of aim.
Yeah,
but it's an auto aim function that's causing you to kind of go up and down a little bit.
yeah. So I can control the 4 cardinal directions.
Mm-hmm.
I can jump and shoot down as well, but yeah, once it comes to the diagonals, that's kind of something that just happens when you get close enough with the auto aim. So anybody that's ever played you have this charge shot here as well, which will get us through some of these bigger areas, and of course, there's a recharge time on that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll allow us to get through blocks.
It sounds like the music is muted. I don't think it's letting you stream the music. I wonder if there's a... Because JD's saying there's no audio, no gameplay music, and I'm zapping in on it right now. And
oh, really? There's no gameplay music?
It's very, very faint. It's very faint.
Huh. Let me, How do I get to
Y'all got to hear this music.
And the music's cool in this game. I'm not sure if I can get to the...
Doesn't appear to be a menu.
Yeah, I don't think I can get to the menu from here.
That's very strange, because the video that we put up earlier was captured off the PlayStation 4, and we had music.
Yeah. Well, here we haven't got very far. Let me go back out, and I'll see if I can get back to the menu and tinker with the sound settings.
I dig it. JD, thank you for spotting that, man. We appreciate it.
All right.
Gotta have that music, dude. Is it loud when you're playing it right now, Pick?
Yeah, I mean it's decent sound. It's all the way up on both settings on the sound and music.
Interesting.
As I'm sitting at the menu screen here, let me know if you can hear anything.
Is it loud?
JD, is it just low and you can't hear it, or is the music not playing at all? Brent, you back?
Yes.
All right.
It sounds like the music's a little bit better per JD.
Okay, so the music is working now.
It's a little bit better, yep.
Does it sound okay on your end, Brent? Can you tell?
I'm waiting for it to get caught up here so I can hear it.
Okay. All right. JD says it's playing, so...
All right, let's roll.
We'll roll with it.
Sorry, but y'all got to hear this music, so we want to make sure the music's playing.
Yeah, obviously it's very retro, 8-bit inspired soundtrack, chiptune soundtrack.
Now, the funny thing about this game, boys, we're talking about the music. Konjac actually is a one-man development team. He made this entire game from scratch over the course of 7 years.
Wow.
My man is self-taught in every aspect of game development. Always learned from failure. Never took courses, nothing. Just all self-taught. And everything from programming, artwork, music, level, and character design is all by this one dude over the course of 7 years, dude.
Wow. That's intense.
Yeah.
So, would you say that Konjac Tom happed it?
I would definitely say he Tom happed it, yes.
All right. Tom Happ, of course, the developer of Axiom Verge, another very good Metroidvania title, developed entirely by Tom Happ. So, man, it's a lot of talent to do something like this, man.
Yeah, he was always interested in game development, and at about 13 or 14, he came across some game-making software, and the first thing he wanted to make was a platform. He's always been a big fan of platformers, and that's where he wanted to start with it. So 13 or 14 years old is when this dude started putting games together, man.
Awesome. We are going to encounter our first boss here. This is very early in the game, obviously. This is the noise that we heard, the disturbance that awoke us. Was this fella here?
Now, there are 20-plus bosses in this game, dude.
Yes.
20-plus.
Yes. Konjac, or is it? Should I say Konjac or Konjac? What do you think?
I'll tell you what. You say Konjac, I'll say Konjac. So we're one of us is right.
All right. So Konjac, yeah, big fan of boss battles, from what I understand. So tons of them in this game, which is almost a must in a Metroidvania game. Just part of the game. This is, of course, a very simple battle here. Very basic mechanics. Just to kind of get our sea legs under us, get things started. Then after this, we're gonna learn some extra things about the game. It's gonna open up a little bit.
What's up, Super Cooper? No, it is not Tuesday. It is indeed Monday. I wish it was Tuesday because that means I would hopefully be feeling better. But it is Monday night. We're streaming some Iconoclasts here. This comes out tomorrow on PS4, PS Vita, PC, and Mac. It's an action platformer that really caught our eye, and we really enjoyed our time with it. So we're going to try to stream it tonight, kind of give people a look-see before it comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, we decided we just had to jump the gun a little bit early, just because this is a cool game. We have an opportunity to kind of preview it for you guys before it comes out tomorrow. So definitely had to take advantage of that.
Yeah, and shout out to Kaylee Carlson over at Bifrost Entertainment. She was the one that was able to Konjac actually put me in touch with her, and she was able to provide us with a code for the game. So shout out to Bifrost Entertainment for allowing us to stream this game prior to launch.
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to get into the story a little bit here. So one of the interesting things about this game, Brandon, is it seems to have a very interesting world and lore and kind of story behind it. Mm-hmm. This is not only a gameplay experience. There's actually quite a bit of I guess there's some like RPG town elements that we're gonna see here.
Mm-hmm. And see, the cool thing about that, boys, is when he first started creating this game, he wanted it to be a very simple story, but as he got older and more mature, the story got more mature and a lot deeper, and he wanted to touch on like a lot of different narrative threads to make the game more personal, make the characters more personal, and instead of focusing on what the characters would do in a certain situation to kind of convey how they feel, he actually wants them to say it. So there's a lot of thought put into the writing. Many of these characters that we come across, their stories changed many times throughout the course of development because he got to a certain point, he was like, I don't think this character would act like this. So he'd go back and change their initial reaction. It would actually change the entire story. So he put a real big emphasis on story. He's a big fan of narrative-driven games, and that's what he was hoping to deliver with this one.
Interesting. And I guess that's to be expected over the course of 7 years, right?
Right.
You change and evolve, and not only as a writer and a creator, but probably as a person. You grow and mature, and the things you're writing about do the same. So that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. Because you don't really think about that kind of stuff with the protracted development period, you know?
Yeah, and he said it's not something you typically find in an action platformer of this ilk. Most of the time it's just, bombastic talking heads and high emotion, with the things they're saying and whatnot. But he really wanted to kind of tone that down and make this a more personal, more mature experience with these characters, so you actually grow to like them or maybe detest them.
Yeah, that's what I was. I was actually a little bit surprised, just playing through the beginning of this game, seeing how much of this stuff is in the game early on.
I like how that dude who just left Robin's house gave him the monkey point from Family Guy, the evil monkey.
Yeah, that guy gets all into it, man. All right, so we now have our wrench. So this is a big mechanic in this game. So not only can we use it just as a tool for attacking enemies, it's actually pretty powerful too. It's more powerful than our gun. We have this spin attack we can do with it as well, which is even more powerful. And the main thing, though, is that it gives us access to these things right here. So these things, I don't know what you call them, like these cogs or these like screws that we can hang on. So we're going to use these for a variety of different gameplay situations as we move along here. So we'll take a look at this. So first thing, pop up here though, because there's a chest. There's a crafting mechanic in this game as well, which I haven't experienced too much yet. So we're going to collect some of this stuff here, and hopefully we'll get to use it at some point.
Again, this is typically stuff you don't find in an action platformer. You know, you've got this strong narrative. There's a lot of story. You got a crafting mechanics. It's just a lot of depth early on.
Yes, you'll see one of the main mechanics we're going to use early on here. We have this new ability now where we can kind of down smash things. Use that for enemies and to break bricks. And then it exposes these screws here, which we can hook onto with our wrench, and that opens these pathways here. Opens these doors. So this enemy, you can only kill him by jumping on him first.
Okay.
Open this door and then we'll move along here. So you see it's telling us about our wrench mechanic there. You can see I can take those enemies out in one hit with the wrench spin. Oop.
That spin attack looks sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Crank these doors open here. Now you'll see there's two different kinds of these screws here early on. So there's one that we crank here and the door goes up and then it stays white. And then there's one like that one up top there that turns red. That means the door is going to stay open. But these ones, the white ones, are going to close eventually, so you got to get through there. Now I like that there's these little puzzle elements here in the beginning of the game. I would imagine there's going to be a wealth of different puzzle situations throughout. It's going to keep the gameplay interesting.
I wanted to ask you something, boys.
Yeah.
The developer mentioned that this game was inspired by Metroid Fusion and a game called Monster World 4. Have you ever heard of Monster World 4?
Monster World 4. Yeah, it sounds familiar, but I've never heard of Monster World 4 though. At least not that I can remember.
I actually never played Metroid Fusion. I'm not even sure what that is.
That's the if I'm not mistaken, that's the it was on the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, it's on an advanced game?
Yeah, I believe so. Alright, so got that there. You'll notice one more thing up here too. They've got this these things here, which maybe I'll get an ability that'll let me. I assume so. I'll get an ability that'll let me go up there eventually. So seems like
along
in
those
classic
tracks?
Yeah. So it seems like there's
Okay.
going to be some of those classic Metroidvania elements where you're going to get new abilities to traverse the areas.
Right.
Alright, let's go down here. These guys are quick once they hit the ground, so you really gotta be on your toes.
So early on, it looks like there's a nice variety of enemy types that you got to figure out their pattern or their patterns, and not only that, how to make them, susceptible to damage.
Yeah, you see like that deer enemy there, like they have to run into the wall before they can be attacked.
Right.
Alright, so we can't get over there yet, so have to go around.
Game appears to be running very smooth on the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, runs great. So obviously, you'd expect that from a pixel junk 8-bit, 16-bit platformer. Running perfectly and having great controls is a must for these kind of games. So Iconoclasts definitely fits the bill there. So this one's gonna go back down, so we gotta be quick here. You know that guy. If you shoot him before you jump on top of him, he gets pissed off. So you gotta be quick. Alright, here's this guy again. Alright, now this is a little kind of puzzle to get this thing. So we're gonna...
I love when they have stuff like this in these games.
Yeah, so we're gonna throw the key up there so we can come back and get to it. Make our way back up here. And boom, unlocked. We got some technium.
Look at that. Now, what are all these? Are all these items that you're picking up? This technium, the improvium, or whatnot? Is that stuff used for crafting? I'm assuming.
Yeah, as far as I know. If we go into our menu here, we can see it's in collection here. You can see my collection of crafting items there.
Mm-hmm.
So, not sure exactly what I'll be able to build with them. We'll hopefully find out. Settlement 17.
Yes, Dust and Elysian Tale is actually a very good game. We actually reviewed that way back in the day when it came out. I believe that was a video review with Taz.
It was.
Yeah, that was a video review. We actually have that up on our YouTube channel. It's a video game that Taz reviewed for the site, and yeah, it was one of our first video reviews, I believe.
Mm-hmm. You are correct.
Well, JD, we appreciate you making it in, man, even though you're dragging ass, buddy. Thanks for being here, man. It's always nice to have you guys here and just talk games with us, man.
Define nice. No, we love having JD in here.
I'm assuming is there no way to beat that big rock guy you just ran by?
Not that I figured out, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll get something later on. Alright, so we've arrived at Settlement 17. Now we are going to get our first big taste of the, like, RPG elements in this game.
Yeah, this is on the video I noticed this was a lot of there's a lot of people to meet here that offer up different services, and there's a lot of stuff you're going to explore in these areas, and that's what he was focusing on, where he wanted it to be a more narrative driven experience, introduce these characters, give them some purpose, and develop these relationships along the way.
Yeah, there's this strange kind of religion or cult in this world, and it circles around this one concern. So there's a lot of this I'm still trying to figure out exactly how all this works, but this guy Jan's going to give us kind of some backstory on that right now. A lot of talk of Mother, like Black and White, the two characters we met earlier. They're kind of in reverence to this Mother figure, and they're kind of doing her will.
And this is a big risk on the developer's part to put this much thought and focus into the story, because like you said, this isn't typically a genre with very deep narratives. And for him to take that chance, action platformers are supposed to be that action, lots of action, lots of gameplay, but he's taking a chance by kind of giving you something you don't typically expect in this genre of game, and that's a lot of narrative and a story to kind of develop that character development.
Yeah. So we're learning about the ivory energy that kind of powers everything in this world. We're learning about penance, which we'll learn a little bit more about in a minute here. It's kind of Mother's wrath, so to speak. Alright, so that's everything from Jan. We've got the progenarians here who don't speak to these commoners. They only communicate with Mother. So they don't say anything.
Is Mother like a deceased old lady at the top of the hotel at the end of the street?
I don't know. We'll find out.
If that's the case, if this is like a Psycho spinoff, kudos to Konjak for fooling all of us.
Yeah, talk about twist. So, love the design on Letitia here. It's our first time meeting this character, and it's kind of it there. So we'll see how things factor in with her as we go along.
we talked a little bit earlier about how, the developer, he created everything in this game, the level design, the character designs. And he focused on pixel art because that's what all the older games were to him.
Yeah.
It was all pixel art at the time, and it's not that he needs to do it that way. It's just because that's the fastest way for him to create a game is using pixel art. He would love to do a full 3D art, art style game, but he's more efficient one way, and that's the way he wants to do it, and that's through pixel art. So he cares more about narrative and game mechanics than he does the actual visuals. And like I said, if he's faster, more efficient with pixel art, that's what he's going to use. Even though he would love to do a game one day.
Interesting. Well, I mean, for not being his main focus, I think this game looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's very colorful, which I like. Definitely has, the look of a 16-bit game of yesteryear.
Yeah, he just seems like a real humble guy too. Like he's not trying to, he would love to make another game, but he doesn't need. He's not interested in making millions and whatnot off these games. He just wants to make enough off these games to kind of sustain itself, so he can go out and make another game. I mean, he seems like a very down to earth, very passionate guy when it comes to developing games. And hopefully this game does well enough so we can see another one from him somewhere down the road. Hopefully not 7 years later.
Yeah, maybe he can bring in a couple people to help him here and there and crank some games out.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the only kind of instance of crafting that I've seen yet in this game. It's these things called tweaks, which apparently can give you special features and whatnot. I haven't crafted anything yet. I wasn't sure if I should craft something here, or if I should hold on to some of this stuff, because I only have, a very few things of these. This increases wrench swing attack power, protects you against damage once. Guess I can go ahead. Let me go ahead and make an iron heart here and see what this does. I like the yes and no in this game too. You got the face here. Alright, so at save statues we can equip these things. Got a trophy for that too. Yeah.
One thing we talked about earlier, a little disappointed, no platinum trophy in this game. There is a gold, but only 11 trophies in this game. Gold, I think a couple silver, or 4 silvers and 6 bronze, I believe it was.
Yeah, definitely disappointed there's no platinum, because this is going to be a pretty big game when it's all said and done. I'm sure there's lots of stuff to collect, as there typically are in these games, so it would be nice to see the platinum, but c'est la vie, man.
Yeah, what can you do?
Yeah. Alright, so we got some characters in the community center there. This is where we're going to learn a little bit more about penance here.
Cooper, how's The Long Dark?
Oh yeah, I'm interested in that game too.
Mm-hmm. Super Cooper's about halfway through the 2nd episode right now.
Oh, nice. Are all the episodes out for that game now?
That's a good-looking question. Well, I'll wait for Cooper's reply.
All right. Coop giving us the dish. I like
He's
it.
always got that 411.
Yeah, so there's this kind of this mystical force that brings like hell onto these people. I mean, this house was destroyed, and the wife was killed as a result of it. So this penance means business.
Soup says The Long Dark is pretty good, and not all episodes are out yet.
Cool. Yeah, I'd actually thought only the first episode was out, but yeah, you said he's halfway through the second one, so a few more than I thought.
God, there was a review that came out today for a couple sites for a PC game. I'm trying to figure out the Red something.
Red something, yeah.
Yeah, I seen the reviews on that were outstanding.
Yeah, some really good ones.
If I'm feeling better, I might come down here and see if I can find that on Steam. If not, I'm just gonna lay in bed and play this on the Vita. God, cross-buy is so awesome. I love cross-buy. The fact that I can lay in bed all day tomorrow, kids will be at the in-laws. Man, the mother-in-law came in through clutch today. I told her I was like, I'm not feeling good tomorrow. She's like, well, you know what? Just bring the kids over. I was like, well, huh? Okay.
It's totally
so kids
clutch.
are going over there. Oh no, I'm gonna lay in bed and just play this all day on the Vita.
The Red Strings Club. That's what it's called.
The Red Strings Club, that's the one. Yeah, there were quite a few reviews out today that scored it very, very high. It's only on PC right now. I'm not sure what the plans are for console, but I gotta believe at some point it will be considered.
Yeah, sounds like it's a narrative-heavy, maybe something kind of like Little Red Lie, which we just reviewed on the site recently.
I love all the dialogue between all these characters, man. There is so many characters in this game.
Yeah. So, there's a key up there we can't get to yet, so that'll, didn't mean to talk to you again.
Now, I haven't seen it, I think you popped it up, but is there a map, an in-game map?
Oh, yeah. As in any good Metroidvania, you pop this up here, and then you can see our progress there.
Gotcha.
Gotta have the map in the Metroidvania, man.
You have to.
Hey, it's Elro.
If you're just tuning in right now, we are playing Iconoclasts. It's an action platformer. It is set to come out tomorrow, January 23rd. It'll be available on PC on Steam, Mac, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation Vita. It'll cost $19.99. That is the announced price. I don't know if there's going to be any kind of PlayStation Plus bonus or anything along those lines, but I do know it's available now ahead of time on the European store. So if you're in Europe on PSN, search this title. It's actually available now. It came out a little bit ahead of schedule, so it's up there in Europe. Our friends across the pond get all the good stuff.
Alright, so we're gonna save our progress real quick, equip that tweak, and then we're gonna go down here and continue on with the story.
So it looks like you can equip, 3 tweaks at a time?
Looks like it, yeah. I'm not sure if they're like evergreen tweaks or if they're single use or how exactly that works. Like if I die, do they go away? I'm not quite sure how that works yet.
What was that particular tweak you just put on there?
It gives me an extra hit, I think, for damage.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to help Elro fix his house here, and him and his wife get into a little bit of a debate here.
I like how Elro stands in front of his wife and says he's useless. I would never admit that in front of my wife, even though she would tell me in most cases. But I would never give her that. Well, I wouldn't give her that softball pitch there.
I feel like Elro was probably being kind of saying it in like a dick way.
Probably. Old girl just working, man.
Yeah, there's a lot to be done on this house here.
Man, I'd be like, okay, I'm done here. I'm sorry, I can't do this for you.
There's a lot of it's tense around the settlement right now after this penance strike. There's a lot of people on edge.
If this game interests you, make sure you sound off in the comments. We want to get your thoughts on Iconoclasts if you're going to be picking it up tomorrow. And make sure you follow the developer on Twitter, @Konjak, Konjak, @Konjak. His name is, we're butchering his name. We're either saying it's Joachim Sandberg or Joachim Sandberg, but we're just going to call him Konjak.
So White and Black making another appearance here. Agents of Mother, I guess we'll call them. Lots of stuff about they've got these. Yeah, it seems like it's this like totalitarian society. They've got all these very strict rules in terms of what's sin and how you should act and what you can and can't do.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some talk of some other characters here that we haven't met yet. This royal guy that they're talking about, we haven't met him yet.
JD says he loves totalitarianism as long as he's totally in charge.
Sounds about right.
The guys in the chat, Super Cooper and JD from the Play and Listen Gaming Podcast. Make sure you follow these guys. Check out their podcast. JD does the Play and Listen Gaming Podcast. Super Cooper does C Gaming Podcast. Make sure you search them out on YouTube and give their shows a listen, man. They're all good gamers. They love talking games, and we love having them around. So,
bingo. So we are imprisoned now with this new character we're gonna meet here. Trying to make our great escape. You would have thought they would have came up with a better cell, and maybe not put my weapon and a shotgun in here with us.
Yeah. How convenient.
Yeah. They're really thinking about us here. I like that. So Mina, a pirate. Mina says she needs to do something about her smell.
So do I.
Amen. All right. So I got my wrench that was conveniently right outside of our cell, and then Mina's gonna grab this shotgun that's conveniently right outside our cell. Alright. So we are back into the action part of this game now.
Alright. Let's get to some gameplay. Not that we don't appreciate the narrative, but this is a stream. We want to keep y'all entertained, so let's get into some combat.
Ooh. Got a bit of a stacking puzzle here. Let's see if I can... This could get ugly.
Yeah, I know how you are with puzzles.
Sounds like lots of people in the next room. We're gonna go through crawl space up ahead. Better be quiet so they don't hear us moving. So I can only move when they're making a lot of noise. So this is an interesting part of this. You'll notice too up in the corner there, Brent, it says party now. It has both myself and Mina included. As far as I know, I can't yet control Mina, so let's see how that plays out here.
Okay.
There's some raunchy soldiers down here that we're gonna meet here. Their comments not for the faint of heart here.
Jeez.
Yes, as they're telling their jokes here, I can only move once they're all laughing really loud. It kind of masks my sound as I crawl through the vent here.
Are these the stealth elements we heard about here?
Could be.
Yeah, these guys just have some terrible, terrible jokes.
Yeah, they're, it's a good thing they have each other, because they can laugh at each other, I guess. Alright, so we made it through the foul-mouthed soldiers there. Alright, so we gotta get our way out of the settlement now. Yep, can't go that way. Save our progress here.
I'm kind of curious to see what Mina is going to, bring to the table as she's a part of the party. If you can't control her,
yeah.
Curious to see what her abilities will be, if there are any.
Indeed. Now we're actually going to see Mina come into play here, and maybe this is just how we're going to use her. She's going to help us in certain situations.
All right, JD, have a good night, buddy. Get some rest. Thanks for stopping by, as always, man. Really appreciate it.
See you, JD. Alright. Time for another boss battle.
Yeah, Coop, I was looking to see if this was on Steam because I'm curious about the soundtrack. Oh man, this guy's beefy.
Yes, you'll see Mina there using her shotgun as we kind of incapacitate this guy. Ah.
Now, are you firing with Mina or is she
No,
firing automatically?
she's firing automatically.
Okay.
Ah, man, I gotta watch out for that. Alright, so Mina took another shot there.
Yeah, because Coop, sometimes on Steam they include the soundtrack, but I didn't want to have to buy it again. But no word yet from the developer if it'll be on like Bandcamp or something. Hopefully it is, because the soundtrack is rocking.
All right, so we took down that part.
Man, we go from a narrative, kind of a slows things down from a narrative perspective, and then boom, right into this boss battle that looks really, really intense.
Yeah, we're getting right down into it. Try something stronger. Like what?
Well, so you gotta duck down when that shell flies up? Oh, man.
I don't. She says try something stronger.
Do you have an ability or anything like that?
I mean, I can go down like this, but I can't. Huh.
Can you do a down thrust attack to kind of drop that platform on him?
I tried, but it's not doing anything.
All right, let's see. What else?
I feel like
here?
it's something with maybe these things here. I don't know. But Mina
Something keeps flashing
kinda,
up under your health bar. There's like those little white circles keep flashing, but I don't know what that's for.
Those are my my tweak is up there right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, never mind.
Man, what other abilities do I have? Oh, charge shot.
Oh, that's right. I forgot the one that gets you through the rocks.
There we go. Duh. There we go. Now we got him.
Good
Forgot
job.
about that.
Man, that was really intense though. Damn.
Wow, that was awesome. We should hang out more. Ooh, got a scooter up ahead. That sounds like fun. Oh, what's this? A little hidden area. I can't yet break these kind of blocks, so I'll have to come back for that.
Does the map show items that you haven't collected yet?
Not sure if it shows items or not. It does show, Oh no. That's not what I want to do. I think I may have just skipped something by accident.
Oh, in 4 hours, so 3 o'clock Eastern time, so midnight Pacific time launch. Speaking of midnight launch, dude, Inpatient available in 59 minutes.
Ooh.
Got mine downloaded, ready to go. Excited to play that in some VR.
Yeah, man. Another game we'll be featuring on the website this week.
Yes, Thursday night we'll be streaming the Inpatient in VR. Boyce will join me because obviously if I'm wearing the headset I can't see the chat. So Boyce will join me and keep me company while I get the ever-living crap scared out of me.
Yeah. So we got some new characters we're meeting here. Now, I haven't played this part of the game yet, so don't know what we're about to run into. Throw them back in the water again. Jeez. Oh my. Just like that, huh? Just
Wow.
like a fish that they threw back in the water. Oh, it's the tweet guy. A woman washing ashore like some cliched novel.
And there are some very just unique characters that you're coming across here. Chemico Contra.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh. So looks like we can go. Still can't, can go in the water here, but can't stay in there for a long time.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you got, looks like, was that how much air you have left?
I think so. Expanded
Wow.
number of possible tweaks to craft. Ooh. Alright, so we got a tweak schematic that'll give us access to some more tweaks.
I like these RPG elements they got mixed in here, too.
Yeah, so we're in a whole new area here. We're in the Shard Wastelands. Yeah, so the map will show you like what areas you haven't been through, Brent. I'm not sure if it shows you items. Not
Okay.
100% sure on that. I wonder if I can I go back to other areas of the
I was just going to
other
ask
maps?
you, there's like a travel point or something along those lines, a portal?
Yeah, let's see it. Maybe as we open up more stuff, we'll be able to.
I'm assuming that's what it is. What's location? Oh, that's the map. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll save our progress here. And you can, if you notice here, we're only 5% into the game at this point, so seems like it's gonna be a pretty decent sized adventure.
That's what I like to hear, man. $20 with some story, some cool gameplay mechanics that look super intense and fun to play as. So
Yeah,
this is a purchase for me. I'm picking this up tomorrow, no doubt.
nice. Okay, so we have a new mechanic here with these chests. We gotta kind of power up with the other side over here, or that other device.
Thanks for tuning in, Super Cooper. We always appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Have a good night.
Yeah, thanks, Coop.
I don't know about listening to Piccolo's voice, though. It's not like he sounds like Morgan Freeman or something. Oh, what is this?
I'll do my best to send you to Dreamland, Coop. Now, what is this doing? Am I shooting?
It looks like you're turning that gear thing. Are you turning that or no? I don't know.
It's turning on its own, and then when I'm spinning this, it goes back.
Maybe you need to have those platforms on that wheel need to be in a certain position for you to get to the next area.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, okay. I gotta spin this and then be quick. Get over there before they
Oh, okay. So it moves
before
around.
it gets
like
back around.
gotcha.
Yeah, gotta get on the train here. Yeah, can't get up top there yet. Let's go down here. Uh-oh. Love that down kick move. It's pretty fun to pull that off. So like we were talking about with the doors in the first section, so we can see already in this one we have a new mechanic with these platforms that we're gonna have to play with.
Right.
Oh, there's a key up there. I don't know if I can't jump up there though. Have to wait till we get a higher jump, I guess.
I was gonna say not yet.
Haha. What is this now? A wall jump?
Ooh.
Or oh, it looks like you can.
Oh, can you hang?
I can hang and then jump in the opposite direction.
Oh, I dig it.
Okay. At least I think that's what it's trying to tell me. Alright, so we'll have to try to find the key to unlock that.
If you land on that that thing going up, does it pull you up with that that blue thing that's going up? Because I seen that the light on it was going upwards. I wasn't sure if you could grip onto that.
Yeah, no, I can't do anything right now. We'll have to come back to this area. Maybe if I'm quick enough, I can get up there. Let's try it again. I don't think so. I think that's why these things are here, and I'm guessing I need to have a more powered up charge shot to break those. So we'll go in the other direction. Alright, got some improvium.
Excuse me.
Everything's pretty quick in this game. No big loading screens. Save and progress is real quick. Game seems to be optimized very well, so.
Yeah, he, Joaquim said, or Joakim, God, I feel bad I don't know how to pronounce that.
I think you might be right. I feel like it might be Joakim. I'm thinking about Joakim Noah in the
That's
NBA.
what I was thinking, too. I'm
think
gonna
his
go with
name,
Joakim.
yeah, I think his name is spelled the exact same way.
Yeah. So Joakim mentioned one thing that he was, always, first for him is polish. And he wants his games to be very polished. And after 7 years, he made sure, from what we can see here so far, this game is very polished.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we got another crafting table here. Let's see what we can make now. So we got Fleet Foot, which increases movement speed. Breathless, hold your breath in water or gas for a longer time. Increases wrench swing attack power. Protects you against damage once. What should we do here?
Oh, looks like you can get a...
Yeah, I can actually do both of these, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do Breathless. I feel like I'm going to need this at some point. And let's do Tool Assist. Alright. Let's hit up this save station out here. And
I love that animation. Yes or no?
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. Alright, so we're all tweaked out right now. Thanks, Chemico Contra.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, but I can't get through here again. And then can't open this door either. I do have this key though. Where did I get this key from?
I'm not sure.
There was something up here to unlock, wasn't there? Must have just completely missed it.
I thought there was a. It was in the other room with the two wheels, I believe.
Yeah.
That there was a key.
Yeah, let me make my way back over there. Somehow I didn't realize I picked up a key somewhere along the line. Try this one more time. Nope. Alright, there's the key there. Alright. Figuring stuff out. Ah, that's why that thing was down there.
There we go.
Okay. Haven't figured out what these beds do yet. Do they just replenish your life, maybe? I can kind of lay down and take a nap here real quick. Still can't get in there, man. I got to be unlocking one of these abilities soon. Either this or this blue electricity thing down here.
Yeah, that's got to be the next one.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
Does the tool assist? What did the tool assist tweak do?
Which one? Oh, the tool assist makes my wrench stronger.
Can you use that spin move on those walls or no?
I don't think so. Let me double check. Nah. My guess was because the white rocks are destroyed by the charge shot, so I'm guessing maybe there's an upgrade for the charge shot where you can destroy the black rocks in the future.
Right.
There we go. Got him.
Nice.
So we're just got a trophy for that too. So we're introduced to the parrying mechanic with this enemy, which we can do with our wrench, which is cool.
I love when a game adds a parry mechanic to it. I love it.
Everybody loves a good parry, man.
Oh, hell yes.
Let's see. Do I dare drop down here?
Absolutely. Why not?
We gotta drop down here to get that thing up. Oh, this guy again. Even that downward thrust has a little bit of a auto aim mechanic on it, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Little secret path here. Lots of these sprinkled in throughout the game that I've seen so far, which is cool. Ooh, ivory oil. First time getting that, so we can craft that other thing now. Let's see. Yeah, let's go back through this way. Oh, can't get in there yet. Alright, now we can go back over there.
Yeah, can you believe we've been streaming for about an hour now? We've seen 2 bosses out of the 20 plus.
Yeah, so we've barely scratched the surface here. I'll see if maybe I can find one of the bosses in this area, and then we'll call it a night.
Cool. Don't want to spoil too much for the viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that clambering mechanic. That's so nice. I love that in platformers.
Yeah.
I don't have the best judge of when it comes to jumping, so I often find myself missing the ledge, so having a clambering mechanic is always nice.
Did I forget to go over there and hit that switch? Jeez. The whole reason I went back around. Completely forgot about it. Just going along with the flow here, man.
I guess.
It's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, so let's actually go in here and hit this switch this time. How do I get... I guess... when I go around, that thing will be lifted up over there. There we go. Alright, so we've secured this key now. We can climb up here now as well. And I'll use the key right here. Look at us figuring stuff out, man.
We're so smart. I really wish I lived in Europe right now, because I'd be playing this game instead of watching you.
Yeah, you're gonna dig this one, man. I imagine this is really fun on the Vita as well.
I'm telling you, man, I'm not going to get out of bed tomorrow. I'm not going to get out of bed tomorrow. I'm just going to play this on the Vita.
So we've been all through there. Okay, so we gotta keep working our way up top here then.
You excited for Dragon Fighter? What was it? Dragon Ball Fighters?
Dude, I'm so excited for Dragon Ball Fighters. It's not even funny. I got to play a little bit of the game in the beta, and it's so awesome.
Reviewing very well. I believe it's at about an 87 or 88 on Metacritic and OpenCritic.
Nice. Yeah, it's so cool, man. I can't wait to play some more of it. Seems like it's gonna be really, really fun. Oh, there's a safe spot here. Nice. There's a save spot here. I wonder if that means there's a boss near.
I was just going to ask you, does that mean we're near a boss?
Could be. If there's dozens and dozens of these things, we gotta be running into another one soon here, I would assume. Let's see. How am I gonna get up there? There we go. Alright, let's see what's in this building. Oh. Just took out this guard. Or whoever that guy was. Just got the drop on him.
That's so funny. This drives me nuts.
Yeah, 1 second. Alright. So we're hearing about this General Chrome character again.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, am I gonna have to tangle with these guys down here?
I hope so.
You're not Kirk, you're a girl. What are you doing here? What should I answer here? I'm answer nothing. You seem to have the tools of a mechanic, so I guess you can help out instead. Yes. We need to sort out our chemicals for weapon making. My personal favorite is the chemical of triangle. Let's crank this nut to raise the other. It'll go up. It'll go down again if you stop. My fellow soldier here will go back and forth with boxes, and you need to put them on the floor that matches the icon on his box. And you need to put them on the floor that matches the icon on his box. When he's picked a box, he won't wait. He'll just keep going. Good luck. Whatever you do, do not mix circle with triangle.
Can't wait to see what happens.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we gotta get this guy into the right area. Okay, there's circle. X. This is dull. Hurry it up. No, they're speeding it up now.
Uh-oh.
Almost mixed circle with triangle there. Could have been a disaster. All right, speeding it up again. My trigger finger's getting itchy here.
Boring faster.
Ah, damn it!
Womp
I
womp.
couldn't get the guy up to the X fast enough. Success. As you did so well, I guess I can trust you to deliver back this concussive bomb gun modification. Procured roller bomb shot. Nice. Thanks, guys. You're real pals. Hauling
Roller
boxes
bomb
that
shot.
easily explode is kind of tiring. Alright, so we can switch weapons here now. So let's see what our rolling bomb shot does. Just like it says. It shoots rolling bombs. Ooh. Another story segment here. This guy's on a cliff having a deep philosophical conversation here. Jeez.
Wow.
Just gave that dude the boot. Black's quite the character. Alright, so we're back out here with our bomb shot now. Now I wonder, Brent, if with this bomb shot, if we can break those black rocks now.
Ah.
At least that's what I'm guessing. Oh man. We have momentarily lost Brent here. Try and get him back in here. Let's see. Oh, nice. We can blow those things up with bombs. Alright, we're gonna have to continue on this way. Yeah, parry mechanics is pretty cool there. Nice, it does blow those up. Oof, poor timing. Hey, buddy.
Hey,
You back?
good to be back. Yeah, my PS4 decided to take a nap for the rest of the night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, one rest mode.
I can confirm that the bomb shot does blow up the black rocks.
Yeah, buddy.
So we are blowing up black rocks, making some moves here.
Oh, look at that, yeah.
So we'll give this a couple minutes here. Let's see if maybe in one of these other areas I haven't gotten to yet, if there's a boss there. If not, then we'll just wrap this up. Let's see. So straight across here is where I haven't been yet.
That bomb does some serious damage.
It does. It's pretty powerful. There's a brief cooldown on it, but it's obviously pretty potent.
Can it hurt you?
I don't know. Haven't tested that yet. I was too afraid. More technium. Alright, let's see here. Down and... If we go down and around there.
Down and around.
You know. Typical directions. A catchy little beat in this level.
I'm telling you, I love the music in this game, man. When I was making that video earlier, that's all I kept listening to was that soundtrack just over and over and over. I was like, this is so good.
Yeah, if you're joining the Indie Spotlight late, we have a first 20 minutes of the game up on the website right now. If you just want to catch the beginning of it. You can actually drop a bomb in this guy too, and he swallows it, so you don't have to you don't have to jump on his head if you don't want to.
That's awesome.
I still haven't found the wrench opening for that yet. Scoop back around here. So we can definitely do this now. Purple one of these guys down here. Blowed him up real good.
I love that you can throw the bomb and he eats it. That's so cool.
It is pretty sweet. Did that not? Oh, blow those things up. Do I have to shoot it up here? Maybe I can't get over there yet. Well, I don't appear to be able to go anywhere else but here, so gotta figure out how to get the bomb over this way.
Does the bomb have a power shot or no?
Let me see. It does. Didn't do anything.
I wonder, can you go? Oh, okay, yeah.
Huh. How do I get the damn thing up in there?
Oh, can you drop the bomb and then hit it with your wrench?
Let's see. Doesn't appear so.
Damn, that would have been cool.
Oh, what?
Maybe
If I fire it up. No. Man.
What does the power shot version do again?
Just does that. Shoots out like a big area of effect blast. Oh, there we go. I was able to aim it diagonally. I didn't think I would be able to do that.
Oh, you can aim it diagonally.
It looked like it. I was finally able to do it there.
Oh, okay. What's up, Eli? We are streaming Iconoclasts on the PlayStation 4. This comes out tomorrow on PC, Mac, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation Vita. Cross-buy is enabled for PS4 and Vita, so that's pretty sweet. And it's an action platformer developed by one guy, Joachim Sandberg, and it's pretty cool so far, man. It's an action platformer with some strong RPG elements, a very strong narrative so far. There's a lot here in terms of character development and storytelling. So we're really enjoying what we've played so far, but this comes out tomorrow. How's your night going?
Yes, once again, I really like how this is not just simple point A to point B traversal. They're adding in these little, they're not terribly difficult puzzles, but these little puzzle mechanics that you gotta figure out along the way.
I love it, man. It's a nice change of pace. It goes from combat to this, and then you got some story to really kind of give you a break. But it's a nice balance of everything.
Yeah. All right, who is this now?
It's got a very beautiful pixel art style, Eli. It's a very good-looking game. Runs great. The soundtrack's rocking. So a lot of strengths here early on.
Some of these characters, man, are just out there. Their dialogue.
Yeah, it is.
Here's Royal, which they were talking about earlier.
I've got a bomb. Oh.
Uh-oh. Concerned member spotted. Expunge. Pirate machine.
We're about an hour and 20 minutes in, Eli. I think about an hour and 20 minutes. This is just the second major boss that we've come across. There are 20-plus bosses in this game. So if you don't want to watch bosses, I understand if you have to leave. But this is the last boss battle that we're going to show. This will be the end of the stream after this. So we're about an hour and 20 minutes in. I think the last time you did a save, Boyce, you were at what, 15 or 5 or 6% completion?
Yeah, I think when I just did the last one, it was 11%.
11%. So lengthy game here, Liz. This looks intense.
Yeah. Oh, gotta look out for this guy. So we use our new bomb shot against this guy. Gotta get him in this target here. Ah, damn it. Throw a bomb inside of his gasket there. Oh, look out.
I like how Royal summons up this out of spikes or something out of the flowers.
Damn, I gotta watch out for this thing that's coming along the ground here. Ah, keep getting hit by it. Dude. Keep getting rocked by this thing that's coming out in the middle. Just can't get the timing down.
I'd say it's a bit of both, Eli. Both the close combat and projectile stuff. You can use the bomb from a distance to kind of drop on enemies, or you can use the wrench for close combat. Does a lot of damage. And then she has a gun as well. That's medium range. Oh, boys, this is getting close, dude.
It is getting close.
Oh, man, he's on a second level of health.
Woo! Just snuck past him there. Man, I couldn't get the timing right on that attack he was doing in the middle of the screen.
Wow. That was really intense. Man. Those boss battles seriously come out of nowhere and just crush you. You know, we're going through doing all these puzzles. We're going through and reading a lot of this content here, a lot of this story, and then boom.
Yeah. Cool. Well, as we mentioned, that's as good a place as any to end the stream here. Brent's, we've been going for almost an hour and a half now, so I think it's a good spot to wrap it up. We've seen 3 bosses on the stream here. Seen a good chunk of the game. I think people understand what Iconoclasts is all about now, and no, I'm really enjoying this game, man. This is something that's right up my alley. I love Metroidvania games. I love the puzzle platforming that's in this game. It's not just simple A to B traversal, and I think that's one of the things that sets us apart from some of the other Metroidvania games I've played. There's a legitimate puzzle mechanic to it as you're moving from space to space. So I like that. I like clearly we just got the bomb shot. We're gonna get new powers as we go along. It's gonna enable us to open up new areas, traverse new areas. There's some interesting things going on with the story. There's all these crazy characters that we're meeting. It's there's more of this like I don't want to necessarily say like RPG elements, but these like RPG town elements in the game that that really build on the story and the lore of Iconoclast. So there's a lot to like here, man. Really, really fun game so far. Like you said, available on the PS4, PC, and Vita. I can't wait to try this out on the Vita too. I think it's going to be really fun on there. But as somebody watching from the other side, man, what'd you think of Iconoclasts?
I'm jealous that you're playing. Like I said, the people in Europe can play this now, and I'm sitting here watching you play, and all I want to do is fire this up on my Vita and lay in bed for a couple hours. But beautiful-looking game, awesome soundtrack. I like that Joachim actually focused on the story here. With he said it was important to him to really develop characters that that really convey their intentions. You can see you can understand their struggles of dealing with whatever's going on in this world, but just a very cool game. And like I said, follow the developer on Twitter, Joachim Sandberg, at Konjak, Kojak. Super nice guy, really cool. And kudos to the publisher, Bifrost Entertainment, for allowing us to stream the game by giving out a code. We really do appreciate it. But from what I can see, dude, this game looks awesome.
Yeah. A lot of fun, man. It's like you said, Konjak on Twitter to follow the developer, MATPOW2, follow the porting studio that helped bring this game over to consoles. So really fun game, man. Can't wait to play more of this. Controls great as well. So obviously that's paramount in a Metroidvania action platformer. But the controls are spot on. Everything feels really good, works really good. So really, really like what I've played of Iconoclast so far. Some of the early buzz around the internet too has been really positive on this game. So a lot of people seem like they're getting into it. It seemed like the 7 years that Joachim put into this game really paying off. So I can't wait to play more, man. So
and Eli, quick, I'm going to answer Eli's question real quick.
Yeah.
You want to know, can you play as different characters throughout the game? At this point, no. But you do obviously, you can see up in the corner, you do kind of develop a party, and that last boss battle, you'll see that the party member that's with you will actually assist, but you don't control as them. You're mainly in control of Robin so far.
Yeah, and we saw that in one of the other boss battles we did too. There's another character in our party that assisted us in that boss battle. So right now it seems like maybe it'll be a mechanic that's limited to the bosses. Maybe it opens up more as we play through the game. Maybe you'll gain access to some of these characters when you beat the game. That's a mechanic we see in a lot of Metroidvania games. Castlevania was famous for that. You'd beat the game, then you'd go back, play through as Richter or something like that. So maybe we'll see something like that here. That would be really cool. But yeah. So obviously we do the Tuesday night Indie Spotlight every Tuesday. We did it a little bit early this week on Monday night because we had Iconoclast. We wanted to preview it for you guys before it comes out tomorrow, so you can see what it's all about. Really cool game. Think it deserves some attention. So definitely check this out if you're interested tomorrow. But like I said, typically the Tuesday night Indie Spotlight's every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern right here on our YouTube channel. So if you like what we do here, if you like the videos, if you want to see more of the Tuesday night Indie Spotlight, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we're here every Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern. So come on, hang out with us, chat with me and Brent, and we'll play through some cool games, see what they're all about. So follow us on Twitter at The Short Pause. That's where you can keep up with everything that we do on the website, www.shortpause.com, as well, if you want to visit us on there. You can find me on Twitter at Piccolo930. You can find Brent at The Dude1979. So make sure you come on over there and check us out as well. Other than that, thanks to everybody who stopped by. JD, Super Cooper, Eli. Always good to see you guys in the chat. Love talking to you guys. So come on back. We'll chat again in the future. So for Brent, I'm Ben. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good week, everybody.